I met my high school crush. You got someone pregnant? Not yet. Not yet. You got robbed? Never. What do you mean? Yes, not yet. Nobody's pregnant yet. Hopefully no time soon, but who knows? Life has my brother is moving. He's going to Florida. He was having a going away party. A little kickback. Nothing too much. He just invited a few people. You know, just me, his roommate, but he didn't make it. And then like two girls. It ended up just being me, him, and then two girls. We met them both once. How the roommate not make it when he lived there? Because they were moving. It's two girls. Okay. I don't know why I just held up three. It's two girls. One of them is the one that he talks to. The other one is a friend that has a crush on me or had a crush on me or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm guessing. I don't know. So that's what I was told. She followed me on IG and everything. So I don't know. So boom. In their heads, it's a 2-man. But in my head, it was a going away party. Okay. It was never a 2-man for me. It was never a 2-man. That wasn't the case. Like, yeah, my boy, like, he was cool with other girls. She liked him and he used to like her, but I feel like he moved on. And me, I definitely wasn't with that girl. And then on top of that, when we was talking to them, I found out the girl that had a crush on me was Jamaican too. Bumberized Clyde. Run. Me, I feel stay away. No Jamaican. Nah, I can't do the Jamaican girls no more. I already tried that. They are crazy. They're crazy. I would know. I'm Jamaican. We had this little kickback. Noski chefing it up. You know what I'm saying? He got the chicken. He got the burgers. He got the hot dogs. Everything healthy. They wanted to go like bowling or Top Golf or something. So we went bowling. I paid for the first round. Noski paid for the second. Cool. We're in the second round. And they're like, all right, I'm going to go get some drinks. Then they came back and just the vibes was just off. Like the other girl was just mad, sad all of a sudden. When we were leaving bowling, I was told it's because she was hungry. First of all, Noski cooked it up. He chefed it up in that kitchen. He chefed it up and she didn't eat. So she said she was hungry. All right, cool. Number one, when we were at bowling, after bowling, I was ready to go. You know, Pat, I'm out. But they was like, let's go here. You know what I'm saying? And me personally, I don't have a problem with like trying out new places. So I was like, let's go. Boom. Now, that doesn't mean I'm going to go there and pay for anybody. Okay, like unless a girl is my date and I ask her out, not paying. You know what I'm saying? If it's not my family, somebody I consider my family, or a date, say goodbye. We get to the spot, nowhere to sit. Nowhere to sit, okay? And then, on top of that, she forgot her license and her cards and shit. I took my car to one of the girls' spots because it was close to where we were going. Boom. My car's over there. And then we got in her car and drove to the spot around the corner. I drove, by the way. Boom. So she forgot her license, went back, got it, went back to the spot. Now we're finally in. Nowhere to sit. We standing. Now, this is where the story gets interesting. They finally got their order, I'm guessing. You know, they start talking to a server. Server's like, we about to find y'all a table. Cool. I see a worker and I start talking to them. It was a grown woman, you know what I'm saying? I start talking to her on some business stuff, you know? And then after that, she's like, oh yeah, I do hair. You know, I always be needing a hair person. Boom. Got her IG. After that happened, I think the girls that we came with must have thought I was hitting on that grown woman. Come on, bro. Like, stop it. So after I finished talking to the woman, the one that basically had a crush on me, she starts talking to some random nigga with face tats. So I'm like, okay, like, I don't give a fuck. That's not my girl. That's not my date. Who cares? She could talk to whoever she want. That's a grown ass woman. So now it's like this. It's me standing around by myself, this girl talking to this random nigga with face tats, and then my boy, this girl that he's friends with. Boom. Basically, while she's talking to this nigga with face tats, in my head, I'm like, she just starts talking to this nigga and then starts talking to another nigga. I'm like, is this nigga gonna sit at the table with us? Like, you know what I'm saying? In my head, it's like, what the fuck going on right now? Like, okay, boom. Now, I kid you not, I seen this like fine shit. Black girl, tallest, wearing a nice dress. Think it was pink. And I'm like, she bad. Like, I need to talk to her. While she's walking past me, she about to walk past. I'm like, I know you. I knew her. And she was like, no, you don't. And when she was walking past, she was like right here. I looked at her and I said her name. And she was like, oh, Elijah. She screamed, Elijah. Oh, like jumped on me. I'm lifting her up by her waist. Like this great hug, bruh. Meanwhile, Shawty's back here like talking to some nigga with face tats while we're supposed to just be like, you know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be like a friend 2-2 thing. Like it wasn't no 2-man, but like nigga, obviously if you're there with some people, you're not just gonna start like, you know what I'm saying, like talking some random niggas when we about to sit down and eat, whatever. Boom. Elijah, oh my God. She jumped on me and like hugged me, like made a scene, bruh. Like touching my hair. Oh my God, you have dreads. You look so good. You look so different. Like feeling on me. And bro, I forgot about the girls that we came with. Yo, I dead forgot about the girls that we came with, bro. They was not on my mind anymore. Say goodbye. Cause after I saw what I saw, it was like she was talking to a nigga with face tats and she was talking to another nigga. I'm like, oh yeah, I can dip. Cause if she wants to do that, I can do that. That gives me free reign, right? Like I have my freedom now. I didn't come with her as a date anyways. Yeah. Boom. Now we start talking. She's like, yeah, she came with her friends. And I was like, yeah, I came with my friends. And she's like, oh, yeah. Those are your friends over there? And I was like, yeah, you don't know him? That's Noski. She looked and she was like, oh my God, what the? And she's like, that's you? And he was like, yep, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So she starts talking to him, you know what I'm saying? So we just chopping it up because we all went to the same high school, basically. This girl was the first black girl I ever talked to. It was like sophomore year. Growing up in middle school, it was just like, I was just talking like Hispanic girls. Black girls didn't like me. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't in sports or something, bro. They didn't know me, whatever. In high school, first black girl I ever spoke to. This is like a sad short story. So basically, like, I liked her, but the way I was, I kind of have to know she with me before I go any further. So me, I was talking to her, but we wasn't really like getting to know each other. It was just me flirting with her. One day, I'm talking to her outside of her class. So she looking down at me because she was tall. I was like short. She looking down at me. So when you gonna ask me out? And I'm looking up at her. You want to go out with me? I had a box or something. Or I was like getting waves. She was like, I'll think about it. And walked off. And that was that. She said basically it's my fault because I didn't talk to her after. But when somebody tells you I'll think about it, and then you're expecting them to respond. That was the last time we really talked like that. You know what I'm saying? Until like senior year. And I was like, I don't know. I was like, all right, so look. I was kind of salty senior year because she was talking to some other nigga, bro. Like he ended up talking to some buff ass nigga. But she here now, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like I had to put the past in the past. And I told her, I'm like, look, even after what you did, you was the first black girl I ever talked to. But like after you kind of ghosted me, I still ended up with another black girl. You know what I'm saying? I almost gave it up on y'all. Y'all was almost done. I was almost out of here. But I ended up with another black girl. You know what I'm saying? My first girl was black. Simple. But she was Jamaican. She was Coco. She was cuckoo, bro. I can't do it. She was loco. And now we're here. I was like maybe an inch taller than her because she had her heels on. She kind of tall still. But without her heels, I'm towering over her. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. Like, ooh, but still taller than where the heels? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Still taller than her without the heels? What you talking about? And now I got dreads. Now I got a beard. Like, and now I got better muscles. Basically, I was like mad short back then, you know what I'm saying? No hair. And now she see me and I'm looking good. I forgot about the girls that we came with. Basically, me, the high school girl, and Noski start chopping it up. The girl that likes Noski starts running a two-man with her friends. So now the girl that like me and the girl that like Noski are running a two-man. Those are the girls that we came there with. In my head, I'm like, they could do their thing. I'm gonna do my thing at this point because y'all out here running two-mans and shit. Y'all got y'all car. Remember, I left my car at her spot and we took her car. So you got your car, boom. You're a grown woman. I don't give a fuck if you're drunk. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit there and be like, hey, excuse me, I don't mean to interrupt you guys, but I drove her here and no, I'm not your family. I'm not your boyfriend. I'm not your husband. I'm not your gay best friend. Okay. I just did. Now, as I'm like walking off, the girl that I just saw fine shit, you know what I'm saying? She's like, hey, come meet my friend Tanoski. And Noski was not about to like do it out of respect, but he turned around and saw the girl that liked him was on a two-man. And he was like, this nigga said, this is what he did, bro. Yo, this was the coolest shit I ever seen, bro. He was like, nah, I can't even like, hold on. Let me tell them that I'll be back. Hold up. He sees the two girls on the two-man. He went like, took a shot, and he was like, let's go. He turned around, saw what they was doing, took a shot, and dipped. Now we go over to where her friend at. Her friend was also fine shit. She was light-skinned, Noski's type. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how his exes was. But next to her, I need a soundboard. Yo, I need a soundboard. I ain't gonna lie. I definitely need a soundboard. Next to her is Unc. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Unc just right next to her. I didn't like she just had some. So I'm like, wait a minute. She's introducing Noski to her friend right next to Unc. Oh, that's like he like 70. He not even 50 or 60. I know what they look like. That nigga like 70. Boom. Unc trying to like talk to her and shit, but she's talking to like she's introducing herself to Noski in front of Unc. And I had took the girl that brought us there and I'm like, yo, like, who is that nigga? Are y'all good? Like, and she's like, nah, like this nigga's like trying to hit on her. He been trying to hit on her. We don't know him. I was like, bruh, me and Noski not leaving until this nigga gone. Like, are y'all okay? Are y'all good? She's like, nah, we good, bruh. I kid you not. After she said that, I turn around, the old nigga disappeared, gone. Out of here. I was like, huh? What happened? She was like, yeah, he forgot my name, so I told him to leave. I'm like, she cutthroat. She cutthroat. So now it's 3 seats. The girl that brought us, her friend, and then Noski. So boom. Now I'm standing. Okay. I'm talking to the girl that brought us there. I'm trying to like, I'm spinning game. I'm trying to like finesse her to sit on my lap because it's only 3 seats, right? I would have got away with it if they was like so mad at some people that had extra seats. I don't know what happened there, but they was just mad at them. So basically when I went to the people that had extra seats, they was like, nah, you can't have this one, but you can have that one. I was like, okay. I just turned around and went back and I was like, damn, they don't got no more seats. I was finna finesse her to sit on my lap. So basically, she was like, they don't have no more seats. I see seats right there. She got up and she was about to like go press them. I was like, bruh. So I just went in front of her and I grabbed the seat. All right. I was like, fuck. And then we went back and I was like, yo, I was trying to get you to sit on my lap. Like, what you talking about? She's like, what? On your lap already? Like maybe give me a date or something. I'm like, yo, like, hey, I had to try it. And she's like, what the I'm like, nah, you know what I'm saying? You could have sat on this leg. Could have sat on this leg. Could have sat on this leg. I got 3 of them. I got 3 legs. Could have sat on either one. It don't matter. Fast forward, boom. We about to leave. Okay, basically, we about to leave. Noski's phone is almost dead. He texted the girls that we came with. He was like, all right, we about to leave. And then his phone died. He showed me. Boom. How are we gonna leave? We drove in their car. Okay. Basically, I was gonna get an Uber, but Noski had asked find that was like Elijah. He had asked her to drive us to my car. My car is like 5 minutes away. She said, yeah, she down. We get in her car. I kid you not. She transformed. She did a hold a housewife in 2 seconds. Like, she had a pink dress on and she threw on some sweats. She threw on a shirt. She threw on a hoodie and she took off her dress without taking off the rest of her clothes. I don't know what finesse she pulled out. I've never seen something like that in my life. That was like, wow. That was like it could have been a red flag for me. I just got to find out more information and I'll let you know if it's a red flag. Right now, it was like, okay, interesting. Like, you know what I'm saying? She's interested. That was interesting. You know, that's what that was. Like, I don't want to accuse her or nothing. So I'm gonna just say it was some cool shit. Never seen some shit like that. So boom. Now she starts driving, boy. And I was like, look, I never let women drive for me because I y'all can't drive. But if I crash, I'm glad it's with you. Cause she was driving like a bat out of like, why she thought she was Batman? You not the dark nigga. You not me. She was drifting down them roads, bruh. She was Erks. We got close to my car to pull into the neighborhood. She goes, Erks. I'm like, oh nah. She know exactly what she doing, bruh. She driving like a demon. I'm like, bruh, you would never drive my car. And she's like, yeah, I need an alignment. My tires fucked up, my wheel. Yeah, I'm like, yeah. You're not driving my car. So then basically she pulls up to my car and then I'm getting out and she's like, oh, is that your Camaro? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know how it is. Is that your Camaro? And then I just left. I closed the door while I was leaving. She's like, is that your Camaro? I just closed the door. You know what I'm saying? I even say bye. I didn't even say bye. I had to farm some aura real quick. So boom. We get in my car, you know what I'm saying? Me and Noski. And we go back to his apartment. Now Noski gets messaged because he charged his phone up. He gets messaged by the girl that we left. She's like, oh my gosh, you left us? Really? I was drunk and this and that. And I was like, put that on speaker. I'm like, yo. She's like, yeah. I'm like, we not your husband, not your nigga. I'm not your family. I'm not your gay best friend. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be like, oh, like, you know, we're leaving. Come on. Why you talking to some niggas? I'm going to leave you. Y'all on the 2-man. We have the freedom to leave. Oh, I could talk to whatever nigga I want. If they could talk to niggas, then I can leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just common sense. I'm not trying to cock block. And they're like, we're drunk and this and that. I'm not your nigga. If you're drunk and you get that up to some random nigga, I'm not gonna cock block. I dead don't know you. You want to get that beat up, bro? Like, you get that beat up. So boom. Now she's like, but like, cause remember she like Noski. So she's like, but he was like old and this and that. And bro, me and him looked at each other. We like, bro, that nigga was not old, bro. Like that was a tall, straight-headed nigga, bro. Who fault is that? It's not our fault that your 2-man went bad. You know what I'm saying? That has nothing to do with us. We left. because y'all wanted to sit there and run a 2-man. We had that freedom. At the end of the day, we came with them. They want to run a 2-man. That just let these niggas know, hey, these girls aren't they niggas. Boom. Now once that's there, then they're like, oh yeah, I could talk to her all night. I could take her home. Boom. Now with us, what we gonna do? Stand there and watch? Nah, bro. I'm not a. Noski's like, yo, I'm not a cuck. I'm not finna sit there and watch y'all talk to some niggas. Like, at the end of the day, we came with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to talk to some other niggas, cool. That just means we can go do whatever we want. Simple. If it was good, they wouldn't have called. Exactly, bro. Talking about somewhere drunk and this and that. Whose fault is it? Now y'all got to sit there and sober up because y'all make dumb decisions. How you gonna do some dumb and then blame me for it? I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it, bro. Nobody knows how to communicate. Nobody knows how to act. Everybody thinks they're a manipulator until it's time to take accountability. I met my high school crush, bro. It's a sign, right? That's what I was saying. Cause look, it has to be. You know why it's a sign? I was talking about her like last month or the past few, or like the past few weeks. I told that exact story about like the first black girl that broke my heart. My life is a movie. Think about it. Like, as soon as it got weird, you know what I'm saying? Girls start talking to some random face tats nigga and some dreadheaded ass nigga. Then the girl that actually, you know what I'm saying, would want to be outside with pops up out of nowhere. Like, come on, bro. Oh, I didn't even tell y'all the good part. Oh my gosh. When Noski sat down talking to the friend after the old man left, he spun the block and he was like, wait, what's that dude doing in my seat? And he looks at the girl and he's like, come on. And she was like, nah. And the nigga dead ass said, hmm. And walked out the bar. Word to everything. I love that's what I just seen. That nigga said, and walked out the bar, bro. That shit was crazy.